second one and edit this guy as well. Okay, so we've loaded this guy up. Again, let's just change the image real quick. And we'll select a different image. And to use something different, let's just use an icon this time. So we'll search for icon, and we'll search for graph. Nice looking. Select it, confirm, apply. Now you can see it's pretty small here. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger. So it gets a little pixelated, but this is just a starting place. And what do we call this? How to build effective sales funnels without endless tech headaches. Oof. All right. And you'll discover that some checkboxes you can adjust just by clicking and hitting the text and going at it. And then the yes, I want it. You can see here what happens is the link goes to an opt-in form, and you can adjust that opt-in form as well. How to get the good without the bad. All right. So, and then also here you can change it if you'd like to, but because it's imported, it's all very nicely on brand, and we can just hit done here. Publish this one live as well, and we will call this. Let's again give it a different URL. Income mesh. We'll call this opt-in 2, and we will just check this one out as well. Let's go to it live, and this is the real one. Yep, everything's working just fine. And you'll see it preloads your information, which is great. Really appreciate that. Okay, so we have our pages. And this is probably the longest part of the whole process, right? Actually doing the design and all that. So we'll exit here. And so now we have these two that we've edited. So what I want to do is actually create a split test, because I'm all about the data. So we're going to make a new split test. And this is something that is not easy to do in most platforms. And we'll call this opt-in simple list builder. Should probably have a better name, but that's okay. And then Kartra pages, we can go directly, Kartra pages, simple list builder. So you see that prefix. So the two-step, and then opt-in. Oh goodness, I might need to go and see exactly what, which one's which. Add that guy, and then I know it's a two-step, so apparently they don't want the categories on everything. So we did a single opt-in with image, good, and then simple LB image two-step. So simple LB two-step, simple LB image two-step, good. All right. Add 50% of the traffic going there. All right, we'll say next. Type of goal. So what are you trying to get from this? Like what's going to decide a winner or a loser? We want opt-ins. And we'll say any opt-ins is fine. And we'll add that goal. And we'll go next. And you can automatically pick a winner after 1,000 visitors. Pick the one that has the highest goals per visitor or revenue per visitor. But we'll go goals. That would mean whoever opt-in, whichever form gets the most opt-ins is considered the winner in the test. Alrighty, so we'll say next. And you can add tags on this where if they actually experience the split test, you can tag them. That's how deep the data integration is here. I would never even think to do that, but we'll skip it for now because I don't know necessarily why you would want to do that. And then it'll give you a link here, which is the start point to our funnel. And so let's see if we can get this to work here. So I'm going to go to this link once. And here I get the image with the one step. And I'm going to close it out, come back in, go to it again. And here I get the two steps. So you can see the split test working. It doesn't really impact your load speed so much. You can see here I do have opt-in 2. So it does redirect you to the correct page. So everything is working really well. No Google optimize, no muss or fuss in the process. And I like that. Makes things very, very easy. And then if we refresh our split testing, we should also see now that we've had one visitor to each one of those pages. So it's real time collecting your data as you're going. All right, so our first page is done, our opt-in page is done, but we also need to update all the pages for this funnel. So let's go ahead and say I'm not done yet. So I'm taking me back here. And let's go to our simple list builder. And let's just take this one as our thank you page here. We'll edit the thank you, and here we go. So now we can go through and actually add in the button that will link to the file as this guy loads up. So here's where you can go through and actually upload your file, or have a link to your file. So we'll make this text here a link, and let's make this a real tutorial. Let me actually upload a file here and show you how to do that. So if we go under memberships, I think it's memberships. Yep. Under memberships here, you can go to files, and we can upload a file that'll be like a checklist or a cheat sheet. Click this upload button, and we can also add a category. So we'll make this one a category of checklists. Add. Done. So we'll call it checklists, and we'll upload a file. And just for imagination, let's go ahead and just upload here. Let me see, a little PDF, which is actually not a checklist, but that's okay. And so very easily the file's uploaded. This is what you're offering to people. And then you can get the URL to the file directly. And in your thank you page, just link to that file. Okay, there's a button there. And this is a button that's not showing up really well right now. But the effect of this button, or not the effect. Oh, that's just a line. Okay. Okay, so we have our guy added in. I want there to be a button. I think buttons get clicked on better. So we'll go to components, buttons, and let's just, I like that. Come on, buddy. Scroll down. I wonder if I can get out of the chat. I think that's messing me up a little bit here. No, that's fine. Sometimes things get a little bit weird. Let me refresh real fast. Alrighty, so after a quick little refresh, I'll drag the button over here and just say, edit it. The text we want to call download now, apply. Let's put it right here in the middle. We'll align it to the center. Apply. We can add an icon to it, but here we want to go specifically to download a file. Pick your file. And how cool is that? So you actually don't even need the link. You can just have, go to a file you have in your guy, or you can upload the file directly here. That's really awesome. I didn't know that was here. That must be a recent addition. And apply it, and now we have our thank you page working correctly. So let's publish this one live and give it a custom URL. Just do go to encomesh.com/thank you, save the URL, and let's double check how this one works. Okay, so I should be able to click here. Oh, I didn't add the actual link in there. Oh, well, you get the idea. Click download now, and boom, there's my file. Fantastic. All right, so we're almost done here with the funnel. Let's go ahead and return to dashboard, exit. I'll get myself out of the way. Now let's go through our checklist. So we've just finished off our pages, so I'll mark this as complete. And we'll go into the form, which is the last step. And this is actually what happens when they sign up. So we'll come here to Simple List Builder. We'll edit it. And this is just, again, it's a review opportunity. You don't have to change anything here. So if you wanted to collect more information than their first name and email, you could. Or if you want to, for example, not collect their first name, you can delete that and just ask for email and save. Confirmation, single or double confirmations where you select here. And success page, it already has our page plugged in. Welcome, do not send a welcome message upon completing registration. And again, they're not sending a welcome message because they've already given us a sequence automation. That actual email, 3 email trail we did on like step 2, that's already been set up, so we don't need an actual welcome email. Because, here we go, when they complete the form, it's going to give them the tag, and that tag is going to initiate that email sequence. It's also going to subscribe them to a list. You could directly subscribe them to a sequence. So it's kind of interesting they decided to do a tag control versus just a direct subscription. And then any advanced automations, which we'll skip over for now because this is a beginner tutorial. All right, and then form design. Because we're using this in a Kartra page, we don't actually need to do any design at all because it's going to inherit the design of the page that it is embedded into. All right, so finish, and we're done. So we can come back and let's go ahead and come here to forms and say we are complete. And so now we should be 100% complete. What do you have to do last? We have to test. So now let's run through this funnel. Again, we're building this all together in like 30 minutes. So I want to go to my split tests because that's how I set it up, and get just my starting place because I forgot the link. Okay, opt-in, list builder, simple. Here's our link. Now let's run through this together just to show you how easy it is to set up a full funnel. Okay, so we got our pop-up number 2. We'll come here, we'll put an email address in. We'll just do john@incomemesh.com, sign me up, and directly there to your thank you page. It's kind of interesting. Because I'm logged in, actually allows me to edit it. That's kind of strange. And I'll go here to download your file. And lastly, let me check to see if I've received an email of the confirmation. So it looks like for whatever reason, the email didn't come in yet. It might be on its way, but I still got through the process there. And again, there's always a little bit of testing that goes in, but I hope this video was helpful. You've learned exactly how to set up a professionally designed funnel using, top quality copy very quickly in under 30 minutes. So good job to you for sticking through this. If you're interested in checking out Kartra, go ahead and head over to incomemesh.com/Kartra. I have some bonuses that I'm working on to kind of help you out. And if you do sign up, then you'll be the first to get the bonuses as they come out. And last thing I wanted to mention is once you're done customizing these funnels and customizing these campaigns, you can actually take them and share them with others, share them with your clients, with your friends, with whoever, or sell them on the marketplace, which is pretty stinking cool. We'll cover that in a separate video, but until then, be well, and I look forward to seeing you more on incomemesh.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.